Absolutely. And when you talked about Kobe, what I thought about was it doesn't have to be 100 years, but look at what he did in such a short period of time.
It's crazy.
So it's almost like, guys, we not only do we not have an excuse, youth, if you make it to 100, you lose two things. Perhaps your independence and definitely your youth, right? So people who are 100, they may still be alive, but they may not have all of their independence. Like you might not be able to get in the car and just take off whenever you want to take off. Like there might be some other things that mentally or your health that's not 100%, and your youth is definitely gone. And I look at Kobe and was like, yo, you didn't necessarily live to be 100, but the time you had on earth, you put in work, and then you went and dominated one area, and then you start coming over and say, now I'm coming into some other areas that are not my areas per se, but I'm gonna bring my greatness over here and I'm gonna kill it. And that's all I'm saying to people. Greatness is in you, activate it. But what you're activating is the norm. This isn't right, that isn't right. Somebody said to me, you know how much the gas is? And I said, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't. I've never gone to the pump as E.T. As E.T., this version of E.T. I've never gone to the pump and looked at how much it costs. And I've never not filled up the gas tank as this version of E.T. Now, maybe when I was younger, in my 20s, still making crazy decisions and not as mature as I am now, maybe I was like, give me 10 on 5. But at this version, I'm just like, it doesn't matter how much it is. I'm gonna fill it up. It doesn't matter how much the Emirates first class costs to go to Dubai. It doesn't matter. I don't want to sit in a row with 3 people because I don't want a stranger in my conversation with my wife. Like I just want it to be me and so I'm gonna pay whatever they want me to pay. So it's just the 2 of us in this capsule, and we can bring that joker down. And for the 14 hours, me and you could get it in without my man in the middle saying, "Oh, what part of San Diego do you live in?" I'm like, I wasn't even talking to you. Like, how are you in my conversation? So I will pay for whatever to get off the plane and be ready to speak. Like as soon as the camera, like when I land, they got the cameras on me. So I want to sit in the seat where I'm gonna be comfortable and I can get off ET where I don't need 2 or 3 hours of preparation because I took a shower on my way there. You know what I'm saying? They gave me 30 minutes for the shower and I took it, give it to me an hour before we land. I want the best foods. Like I will do whatever it takes to have that reality than to be the average dude that everybody's telling me what to do. You can't go see your daughter get her award because you need to be at work. Nobody, I'm an academic advisor. Students don't even come to get academic counsel at 9:15 a.m. They're not even up. But because you control me, you could tell me, no, I can't go see my child. And I'll do whatever it takes to be there for my baby girl. I'll be there to watch my son play football or to watch my son walk across Michigan State's the bread. I want to see it. I don't want a boss to tell me you got to take time off to go watch him mark. When my daughter got her master's degree, everybody was like, you stood the whole time. You never sat down because she graduated with her 4-year degree during COVID and she didn't get to march. So now I'm like, girl, you did it. You went and did 2 more years just to get that. Like they were about to mess up our record of me walking across the breads, my son walking across. We could say my daughter graduated, but we couldn't say she marched across. She marched, and I'm gonna stand here the whole time and watch her and look into her face, and I hear anything that the speakers are saying or miss all the other kids that are coming because I want my baby girl to know if you can't count on nothing else, you can count on your daddy being present. I'm not the greatest father. I probably won't win Father of the Year. I probably won't get that. I'm a little too aggressive for that. You feel me? But you will never be able to say your daddy wasn't present. And it doesn't matter how or why do you get up at 3 o'clock? Why don't you? Why don't you get up when you need to get up to do what you need to do? So you telling me I live in a country that if I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, I will be rewarded for it? That I can control my own life if I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning? I can take a nap whenever I need to take a nap. I'll stay up as long as it takes to be there for my wife when she was diagnosed with MS. I'll go to every doctor's appointment with you. We'll go out to eat afterwards. We'll do ice cream. We'll make these hospital visits a date. This will be a date day. I'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Get up early, get a PhD, write a book, put a bunch of free videos up online, learn a second language. I'll do whatever it takes to keep this freedom. I'll do whatever it takes.